And he's averaging 26 and 14 in his career against Denver. You saw the sense of health and safety protocols.
Well, early you see Phoenix switch the pick and roll.
Kept alive though. And now Bridges from the corner lets it fly. And it's good. Boy, is he on the floor. And Booker is open. And again misses, but Ayton with the offensive rebound and rolls home. Ayton is open here. Paul finds him in the slam by DeAndre Ayton, who already had. Gary Harris putting it on the floor. Goes right at Ayton. And Jokic there with the tip. 22 years old, from the Bahamas. Went to high school in Phoenix at Hillcrest Prep. As Millsap cleans it up inside. And then Ayton had the... And Paul almost ran into him. The shot clock at 8. Bridges with a pull-up jumper. And 5 points early on for Mikal Bridges.
Better. He's much more versatile offensively, and he's a terrific defender.
Devin Booker exploding with 5, Ayton with 4. Jokic has 4, pacing Denver early on. Here's Murray with the throwdown.
And I don't know about that. Did you see Draymond Green get thrown out for yelling at Wiseman last night?
Yes.
You never know what's going on anymore.
Of course, they admitted afterwards as Harris stuffs it. Steve Kerr. Booker puts it on the floor again. And Booker strokes it home. So they have a 5-point lead. Ayton setting the screen for Paul. Lobs it up for Ayton. And DeAndre Ayton again using that. 3 early assists for Chris Paul. Looking for number 4. Ayton clears Jokic out of the way. And then
love how Phoenix is moving the ball right now. They're just playing beautiful offensive basketball.
5 assists for the Suns. Jokic hits again, so he's got... Here's Barton from outside. Drains a 3. Will Barton.
When they're open, they've got to make to give Jokic and Murray as much room as possible.
Bridges comes right back and answers. Sweet move that time by Harris. Off the inbound pass, but he missed the shot anyway. Here's Booker pulling up at the foul line. And the Suns are 30 years, and that was Sean Marion 14 years ago. As Kaminsky's on the floor, and he knocked on him, an elite shooter who really came on in the bubble last year. There's a turnover, and on the other end, a slam by Nader. They're still without Dario Saric, who is in the health and safety protocol. Booker finishing through contact. Also on the floor for the Nuggets right now, Monte Morris, who gets that one to go. And
for 5 straight days. And it started that we would look at each other as Booker with great strength to finish the first day. And by the 5th day when we played in the finals, we barely picked our head up to acknowledge each other. And I have to say,
it's Nader. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Denver down 11. Here's Morris penetrating and finishing against Kaminsky.
Improved shooter. A little bit harder to make that 3 off the move than in a spot-up position.
How about the aggressiveness of Nader?
Standpoint, efficiency-wise, and a rebounding standpoint, what a boost he's going to give. As Monte Morris with a
get hot right before the shutdown in March, and then in the bubble he averaged 22 points per game as Dozier connects in the paint.
Under talked about star in our league, and I don't use that word lightly as Kaminsky knocks in another 3. Player by far, Sabonis, was not there. He was injured.
Michael Porter again showing you that.
That's unbelievable he's been out that long.
Porter, how about that? Another 3 ball. 6 players off the roster from a year ago and added 7 new players, so they're still trying to find themselves. One of the reasons why they're just 7-7.
What the other Suns started. Shoots it, passes it quickly as Porter, nice cut, catch and finish. I really like Booker's effort defensively tonight. Really battling and fighting there.
You guys work so well together as Booker connects on another 3. He's got to seem like he is back yet to where we saw him in the bubble. As I say that, he drains one, but he's coming off.
You can't, as a lead player, and another good find by Murray to Jokic off a switch, you have burden and responsibility of stars, or you're not a star.
Wow, Bridges again from
Paul's greatness and Ayton's possible greatness.
Just hits another one. 4 of 4. along with James Jones as the GM, Monty Williams as the head coach. Nice finish by Harris.
And the thing, you watch them, they share the ball. They pass it. You're open, you get it.
Oh, man, Rich. And I love what you said earlier. You know, maybe the most improved player. I'm trying to right because he's been putting up numbers forever. It's just he's putting up a little bit bigger this year, and then so surprising everybody is Chris Paul. Now, Jokic, who is fifth in the league in steals, almost took it away from Paul. Booker's three is there. That's 10 first half. Devin Booker with 19 points. Bridges with 17. There's Ayton again with
getting up on the board. And defensively, he's been very active as well.
His fourth year with the Nuggets. About 7 to shoot. 37 on the game clock. Crowder from Paul. Another one. 11. Jokic spinning past Booker. That was sweet by Jokic. And games were postponed because of health and safety protocols. As here's the lob by Paul. 14. He's got 4 rebounds, 17 points. He's missed 2 shots. Jokic from outside. And Jokic, who's shooting 35 by Ayton, but no whistle. And here comes Booker in transition. Finds Johnson. His three's good. 12 for the LeBron and AD. But when those guys are doing what they're supposed to do, a guy like Caldwell Pope can't flourish because he's not getting the attention.
Be stars without space to do their thing. Oh, what a touch pass from...
Here come the Nuggets, down just 8. Harris into the lane, and Gary Harris with the basket and a foul. Here in the half, it's a 9-0 Nugget run. Bridges hits again, 6 of 6. Gets it back here.
And you never see a team run an inbounds play where they hand it back to their center for 3.
Bench there by Murray, taking it away. What a pass ahead to Harris. Harris with the bucket and another chance at a 3-point play.
The most relentless rebounding, offensive rebounding as Barton gets a layup. Deal time. There are opportunities. Very few people block out. Now, if you go, you can get. And they reminded me of that.
Obviously, Baylor is at the top of the standings, the rankings, I should say, along with Gonzaga, as Barton connects again.
And we need to find a defense.
And there's Booker hitting a 3, his 3rd triple. He's got 22 points, viewed at least officially.
I don't care who coaches us. I care who plays on our defense. And
Jamal
stop
Murray.
it, not because he's all about team.
Crowder had to put it up with 1 on the timer. Battling against 4 Suns, and it's Phoenix ball. Booker in transition and finds aim for the stuff.
Energy and force.
Harris knocks out a 3. Floor played 9 minutes so far, 7 points in his first game in almost a month. Jokic spins past Kaminsky. What a feed to Green. And Jokic able to clean it up and score in the paint. Booker 22 points, tied with Bridges for the most in the game. Able to hit, plus a foul. That was a nifty.
Their point guard.
Murray gets past Crowder. Nicely done by Jamal Murray. Into here's Green, who's been shooting it really well from deep this year, right around.
Everything is ratcheted up. Started with their intensity, their defense, as they give up an easy one to commence.
10-second difference in the clocks. Murray roaring down the middle of the floor, goes right around Crowder. Most guys are destined by the Suns. Now Kaminsky is down. It's another 5-on-4. Murray out to Morris. His 3 is good. And Denver back. Morris, one of the best bench players in the NBA. 13 points tonight. Tough shot by Nader, and he got it to go. Good D that time by Denver, turning over Chris Paul. Morris in the open floor, able to hit. The drive, and he gives it right back. Dozier able to finish. Denver with its first basket of the game. Jokic back on the floor as well with 21 points, 5 assists and 7 rebounds. But Monte Morris has been the story here in the 4th quarter. Here's Ayton. Nice cross-court pass. Nader's three is good.
I think he's been superb.
Gary Harris with, and it's only a month old. Started December 22nd. Jokic fouled by Nader, and they're going to count it with the save. Now Booker open floor, lobs for Ayton. Lead that evaporated, but if they can somehow pull out a win, it tells you about how this team has grown. Is Devin Booker? It's a two-time this dribble, a catch by Bridges in the paint, tips it in. It's from three, closing in double figures in rebounds as Paul pulls up. So that's two big.
Maestro right there.
Barton gets Johnson off his feet, gets a little closer and connects. And it's a 2-ounce, 25 points. Paul again driving, pulls up, hits again. That's three big buckets. That's a cutting Jokic, missed, got it back, goes back up and scores with the left hand to tie it at 1-4 to shoot. Murray driving. Now Ayton on the switch. Murray's fall-away jumper short. Paul with the rebound. 1 second left. Paul hoists it from half court. Comes up short. And we go to overtime in Phoenix.
Very poor job by
They double him. Bridges drives. Tough shot off the window. Ayton is there with a follow jam. Booker with his head down. Bridges corner three. That's his first miss. He was 6 of 6 from out there. Loose ball. Johnson gets on the floor. Finds Ayton for the dunk and a foul. What a play by Cam Johnson. Denver by 1. Pick and roll. Murray and Jokic. Murray trying to shake Bridges. Pull up is good. Denver by 3.
His pick and roll as quickly as he can.
Ball kicks it out. Here's Payne. Payne driving, tried to hit Ayton, loose ball, and a turnover. Suns have the foul, and they grab Murray before he can scoop it ahead to Barton for the easy two.
I wonder if they'll look at that as clear path.